Welcome to Dunndark. And welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last time, Okabe almost invited Kurisu to the Christmas party. Ha ha ha. But Amadeus Kurisu is just an AI. AIs can't go to Christmas parties, everyone knows that. So, I mean, fair. Anyways, I was thinking, maybe the stray sheep, maybe that's not Maho. Maybe the stray sheep is clearly Kaguri, who's, the little sheep who ran, Mayuri's little sheep who ran away, and is now stray. Yeah, I mean, maybe. That would make sense. It'd make more sense than Maho, probably. Anyways, so we're back at the lab. It's the next day, after, Okabe gave Amadeus Kurisu a late night call. Mayuri seems to be fine, which is good. So now they're talking about trying to find Kaguri, presumably.
Yeah, I
would presume.
So.
The search for Mayuri's future daughter, Kaguri Shina, was taking longer than expected. It's literally a day later. Let me ask you something. Yeah, did she go to the police? That's a good question. You could just ask the police to find her.
一応言ったんだけどね。でも捜索願いなんかは出してない。
Oh, it's right. In order to submit a missing persons report, you need to have an ID to prove who you were. That's why Suzu hadn't done it. That's fair. Also, I learned later that the only people who could submit a search request were people like family and significant others, who were close to a missing person.
僕の方でも昨日軽く警察のデータベースにハッキングをかけてみたんだけど、それっぽい情報は出てこんかったよ。
Oh, just a little light hacking of the police database. You know how it is.
だろうな。つうことは、オカリも見てみたん？
誰のように内部情報を見たわけじゃないがな。
There was a database of missing persons on the police homepage, but it didn't go back very far and it didn't have a lot of information. All it has was age, sex, clothes, and sometimes possessions they were carrying. Oh yeah, a certain, little Upa toy from the past, future, whatever. Since we knew nothing about Kaguri Shina, we basically had nothing to go on.
でもさ、一見平和に思えるこの世界でも、身元不明者や行方不明者ってたくさんいるんだね。
That's unfortunate, isn't it? Even without the war, I'd thought the same thing. Each year, over 100 unidentified bodies were found in Tokyo alone. Well, to be fair, Tokyo is huge. 100 people out of tens of millions. That's not that many in the grand scheme of things. If you explained that to cover all of Japan, then went back 10 years, expand that to cover all of Japan, then went back 12 years. I can't even read now. You'd have a pretty big number. That's fair. And the number of missing persons was far greater. Each year, almost 100,000 people went missing. And 1 out of every 5 was in their teens. Okay, that's fair. That's a lot of people. Of course, most of them just ran away from home, and 70% were found within a week the report was filed. Actually, that's pretty good that 70% are found within a week. It's pretty good. But if 70% of them were found the first week, that means 30% weren't. That is how it works, yes. In fact, 5% of them were never found at all, and no one even knew if they were alive or dead. Perhaps Kaguri Shina was caught up in an accident or killed, or perhaps... Yeah, maybe you shouldn't think about that too much. I sat up and then got off the sofa. So we were talking about, missing people winding up dead and murdered and stuff, and there's just all this happy music playing in the background.
もうちょっと調べてみようと思ってな。
School was going to be on break soon, and anyways, it wasn't like I had anything to do. Oh yeah, it's fair. You got your little Christmas break there. I guess even in Japan they have that. I guess it's New Year's break. But whatever. Same difference. Anyways, and why I hadn't been interested at first, at some point I've been really interested. That's fair. In the whereabouts of Kaguri Shina. And more than anything.
ありがとう。おかりんおじさん。
別にこれくらい大したことじゃない。
それでもありがとう。
As long as I was looking for Kaguri, Suzuha probably wasn't gonna bother me about the future. Having her bring up the same thing every time we met was hard for me. If I could get her focused on something else, that would make things easier. That's fair. I understand that. Or so I thought. But finding clues wasn't easy. Yeah, that's fair. Just in case, I'd gone to the National Diet Library and looked at articles on missing persons and crimes in 1998. And the year she got separated from Suzu. Which was the year she got separated from Suzu, but I had no luck. Oh, you see? And because I played Nor 9, I know what the National Diet is. And no, it's not, the things people eat. The National Diet Library is, the diet is like the big government thing. Which is, it's the big government thing. Yeah, that's a great way of explaining it. Anyways, it's Japan's only natural library. Yes, it's natural. It consists of the main building in Tokyo, the Kansai branch in Kyoto, and several other branches throughout the country. Oh, so it's not literally like one library building. It's a bunch of libraries, but it's one library. If that makes sense. The main building was on First Avenue in Nagata, Chiyoda Ward, which was often called the Diet Library. All works published in Japan were kept here. Every single work. Every single thing in Japan that's ever published is there? Really? Wow, it's pretty crazy. While noble citizens are allowed to view them, they can't check books out. Well, that's fair. Try to keep a complete record. You might want just people running away with the books. I mean, who knows if they'll return them? You know how library books are. Suzuha said she'd been looking for Kaguri every few years on her way to our time, so I knew it wouldn't be easy. It's fair. But I couldn't help but feel a little tired and disappointed. Oh.
何？
いや
That's so awkward. I called Kurisu without even realizing it, somehow.
ねえ、昨日よりさらに疲れてるみたいだけど、大丈夫？
そう見えるか。
Oh, so it is a video call. Kurisu can see Okabe from, like, his phone camera. That's fair.
声のトーンがいつもより低い。結膜に多少の充血も見られる。もしかして昨日言ってた件を調べてたの？
まあな。
I told Kurisu about what I'd heard from Suzu and Daru, and what I'd found at the National Diet Library.
バカね。そんなことなら私に言ってくれれば簡単にことは済んだのに。
どういうことだ？
私ならネットワークに接続してオンライン上の情報をリサーチすることができるでしょ？
Oh, that's fair. Right. As an AI, with access to the internet, you could search the internet for information. Just Google it, Let me Google that for you. Gee.
そうか。
I'd forgotten. She was an AI that existed inside a computer, so something like that would be easy for her. That's fair.
なんなら少しやってみましょうか。
すぐにできるのか？
それほど時間はかからない。
それじゃあ頼む。
Is she now your digital assistant? Is she your Siri? Your OK Google, I guess? Your Cortana? Is that what she is now to you? She's like, be like, hey Amadeus Kurisu, what's the weather like today? That's the only thing I ask Siri myself, so I mean yeah. I don't really know what else to use it for.
わかった。少しだけ待ってて。
Hey, what song's playing right now? Could you search that for me? Kurisu felt silent and on the screen and didn't move for a moment. I like how she closes her eyes when she's searching. maybe 30 seconds later.
もう結果が出たのか。
ネットワーク上で検索してみたけど、1998年以降、椎名かがりという名の女性が何らかの事件や事故に巻き込まれたという情報は得られなかった。
Interesting. That's fair. That's fair. So he at least told her the name. Interesting. Okay. I mean, if she tried not to be found, she wouldn't use that name, though. Clearly.
同姓同名の人物は3名ほど検出。ただ、年齢を考慮すると、その人物があんたの探している人である可能性は限りなく低い。ご要望なら、その人物のデータを後でメールで送るけど。
いや、いい。
Well, I stopped to think about it. Even Suzu would have been able to do a search for her name on the internet. That's fair. And what Kurisu was saying was almost certainly right. That Kurisu Makise I knew was always right. That's fair.
それじゃあ、私にできることは以上かな。あとは、あんたたちにしかできないやり方で探すしかないわね。
You know, except for the time that she gave a conference saying time travel is impossible, right? Clearly she wasn't right there. Okay. Anyways.
俺たちにしかできないやり方？
その人物がいなくなった場所の近辺で地道に情報を集めるの。究極的にアナログな方法だけどね。
That's fair. Okay, yeah. Kurisu can't exactly go to the place that she disappeared to search for information. But Okabe can. He doesn't have anything else to do. Other than, you know, be sad and stuff. Whatever Okabe does.
やっぱりそうなるか。
Suzu had been doing that forever, so I can't imagine I'd find anything new. That's fair though, yeah. I mean, obviously Suzu had searched all the place where she disappeared. But if that was my only option, that's what I would do.
にゃにゃ。キャーじゃなかった。オカリン。
I spun around when I heard a voice behind me.
やっぱりオカリンだにゃ。こんなところで何してるんだにゃ。
フェイリス、それに。
こんにちは、岡部さん。
Okay, it's Faris and
なん
Luca.
だ、珍しい組み合わせだな。
That is
つい
rare.
さっきそこで会ったのにゃ。そしたらルカニャンが荷物いっぱい持ってたからそこまで手伝ってあげることにしたのにゃ。
When you get the whole supporting cast together. I took a closer look and saw that Luco? His name's not Luco. Was holding bags in both hands. Okay. If you added in what Faris was carrying, it was quite a lot. Was he carrying it with those giant gloves on? He was trying to carry this all alone? Lukako.
ねえ、ちょっと。
今何か聞こえませんでしたか？
いや、これは別に何でも。
Slides phone away. I quickly hid the smartphone behind my back. You could probably hang up and call her back. I mean, you're a little busy.
ちょっと、聞いてるの？ね。
また聞こえたにゃ。もしかしてさっきオカリンが話していたのはそれかにゃ？
いや、これは。
Is Okabe not allowed to talk to people on his phone? I mean, gee. Like, if some of my friends came up to me while I was talking on the phone, I would tell the person on the phone, "Hey, I'll call you right back in a second," or something, you know? That's what I would do. Because that's reasonable. Not that people call me. Because I don't have friends. Shouldn't matter if they find out. Hey, wait. Oh, poor Amadeus. No, actually, no one calls me because no one calls people nowadays. I mean, gee, you just text or something. Like, I mean, unless you're like playing a video game, you're not on voice. I mean, seriously. I still felt guilty, so I closed the Amadeus app.
電話中だったのにゃ。
ちょっと知り合いに相談事をな。
I was using my digital assistant to search for the internet.
相談ですか？そういうことだったんだにゃ。後ろから見たらオカリンが一人でブツブツつぶやいているように見えたからちょっと心配したにゃ。
Yeah, that's fair. Did I look like she needed to worry about me? But, well, if she saw me talking to my smartphone in a place like this, I guess I could understand that.
でも水臭いにゃ。何か困ったことがあるならフェリスたちにも話してくれればいいのにゃ。そうです。僕じゃお役に立てないかもしれないですけど、でもお話くらいなら。
ありがとう。でも大したことじゃ。
No, wait a second. Both Faris and Luca had lived in Akiba since they were born. Both of their families had important positions here. That's fair. Yeah, sure, they have resources. Maybe asking them wouldn't be such a bad idea after all.
実は今人を探してるんだが。
I mean, I don't know how much luck you're gonna have searching for someone who got, like, plastic surgery to look like a completely different person.
人ですか?
Okabe doesn't know that, though, so... I told them I was looking for a girl who'd gone missing 12 years ago in Akiba. Of course, I didn't tell them that she was from the future, or that she was Mayuri's daughter. That's fair.
その子がどうして行方をくらませたのか激しく疑問だにゃ。
すまないが、そのあたりの事情は話せないんだ。
No, can't you just say she ran away? I mean, technically that's true.
にゃ
そういう話に心当たりはないかだけでも聞いてもらえれば助かるんだが。
わかったにゃ。とりあえずフェイリスの方は黒木に聞いてみるにゃ。
Kuroki was our family butler. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot his name for a second. Yeah, the butler at the Faris house. Yes. I'd met him several times. In the same way that Faris naturally looked like a maid, Kuroki naturally looked like a butler. Come to think about it, it was rather strange for a maid to have a butler as a servant. That's fair. That is kind of strange.
あとメイクインニャンニャンのご主人様たちにもそれとなく聞いてみるにゃ。僕の方もお父さんとそれから氏子の方たちにも聞いてみます。
悪いな。そうしてくれると助かる。
That probably would help, yes. Both Kuroki and Lukako's dad knew a lot of people, and they both had a far better chance of finding someone than we did. I'd hope they'd at least find some small clue.
それはそうと、ルカ子。その山ほどの荷物はどうしたんだ?
What's all this stuff?
これは昨日お父さんのお客さんが来るっていうお話はしましたよね。実はそのお客さんの一人がしばらくうちに滞在することになって、それで必要なものを買い揃えていたそうにゃ。
If they were a guest of Lukako's father, they must be fairly old. Interesting, so one of his friends is going to be staying at their house. From what I heard yesterday, they probably had some unique hobbies.
それは大変だな。
いえ、僕も。
Sorry. They're getting supplies for the guest, I see.
ちょっと楽しいです
That's fair. That's what's in all the bags, I suppose. Fun? Lukako shared the same blood as his dad, so perhaps he had some latent interest in those hobbies.
あんまりのめり込みすぎないようにするんだぞ。
I gave him that warning, then went to leave. Well, you have to remember, Luca was Okabe's apprentice from back in the day, you know? From back in the other, when Okabe used to be holding Kyoma and all that. Well, I tried to leave, but...
よいしょ。ルカニャン、大丈夫かにゃ？フラフラしてるにゃ。大丈夫です。僕だってこれくらい。よかったらお茶でも飲んでいってください。
いや、遠慮しておくよ。お客さんだっているんだろ？
そうですけど。
That's fair, yeah. So that's nice that you brought the bags to the shrine. That's good of you, Okabe. I couldn't bear to see him struggle like that, so I'd carried his bags to the shrine with him. Faris had gone back to our cafe. That's fair.
それにしても、この荷物、いくらなんでも一人で運ぶには無理があるだろ
う。
僕だって最近は少し力がついてきたんですよ。今日も岡部さんに言われた素振りだって。
Oh, okay. I see. Luca has been practicing the sword exercises that Okabe isn't exactly into anymore. Sword exercises. That was the training I'd given him when he told me he felt too much like a girl.
精神残魔流か。
Oh yes. Seishin Zanma School, which is a style of swordsmanship taught by Kyoma Hyorin to Luka Ushibara, the descendant of the ancient protectors of Akiba. It also functions to strengthen the mind and quell the evil flames that lurk within Ushibara. Only the cursed blade, Samidare, can bring out its true power. One of the secret techniques is Type 33 Cherry Blossom Rage. At least, that's what Okabe said when he made it up. Oh yeah, I remember in the first game, they were like, okay, then why are you using a cursed sword if it's supposed to, like, be this thing that's supposed to quell evil flames, clearly. It was so stupid, I couldn't even laugh. That's awkward. Thinking back, I was amazed he put up with that nonsense.
Luka, 帰ったのかい?
Could hear his dad's voice come from behind the shrine office.
はい、今行きます。
Are they not going to redraw his dad for this game?
それじゃあ、俺はこれで。
Aww.
はい、ありがとうございました、岡部さん。
See ya. Lukaku bowed deeply as I left Yanabayashi Shrine. Okay. On my way home, I thought about what the two of them had said. We get into the intense music here.
でも水臭いにゃ。何か困ったことがあるなら、フェイリスたちにも話してくれればいいのにゃ。
Yeah. A big theme last time in the previous ending was that Okabe wasn't really alone in his trying to save the world. He had his support group, he had all his friends who were there to help him, and that he should, learn to rely on his friends more than try to place the, weight of the world on his own shoulders.
そうです。僕じゃお役に立てないかもしれないですけど、でもお話くらいなら。
I thought, back in the day in high school and stuff, in English class, I thought all the talk of symbolism and themes and stuff was stupid, but now I'm like, oh, now in my spare time, which I choose to do, I play games and stuff and talk about themes and symbolism and foreshadowing and all that in their stories. So, I don't know, maybe I did learn something useful in English. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I like English more than I think I did in high school. I didn't really realize until after they'd spoken. It's not even really about English, and it's kind of weird. Well, from my experience, I mean, they call it English class, but it's not really about the language English. I mean, yes, in grade school, you learn about grammar in English class and stuff, and how to spell things. Yeah, that's actually about the language, but when you get to high school or something, it's more about, analyzing stories and stuff and trying to figure out their meaning and such. So, and themes and symbolism as I mentioned. So, I mean, in that sense, it's it doesn't actually have that much to do with English. I mean, this is a Japanese game. It's not, and it's only a translation of it, so it's barely English to begin with, But obviously, what I learned in English would apply. Anyways, that's a bit of a rant. I didn't realize until after they'd spoken. I'd have gone to Amadeus Krisu before I'd gone to anyone else. I see. That's interesting, yes. Even though in this timeline I feel he didn't call Krisu back, or he didn't answer Krisu. So you would think he'd be more distant from Krisu, but if anything, he's relying on her more. Huh. It's weird. I brought up the app and started talking with her before I'd even realized it. Yeah, I thought you had were having troubles with the app, just literally a day ago, talking with her on the app made you nauseous, didn't it? Like, at the shrine there? And now you're like, oh yeah, it's second nature to talk to Amadeus Kurisu. Seems a little strange for that to happen in a day. I don't know about that one. She wasn't the real Kurisu. But that voice, the way she acted. All of it reminded me of Kurisu. All of it brought back the same emotions I tried to hide. Oh, there was an incoming call on my phone. Yeah, I don't think this was a choice here. I can't actually bring up the phone. I'm pressing the R2 button, which brings up the phone on PS4 if you didn't know. It was from Kurisu. She was probably there to complain about me hanging it up on her earlier. That's fair. That would be just like Amadeus Kurisu. But I didn't answer the phone. Oh, I see. Huh. Interesting. So, I mean, maybe he is more distant. I don't know. But he's purposely trying to be now. I didn't answer any of the other calls that came that day either. You did check afterwards that they, in your caller log, that they were from Amadeus Kurisu, right? I mean, you did, right? Okay, so now we're talking about America. Okay, let's talk about the US of A. The United States of America. California. Oh no, this is a scene change. It's a scene change. Okay, whose perspective are we in now? Reporter Jessica Edmond had rushed to the scene as her director's orders, and she was pissed about it. This is really weird. This is like, are we from Jessica's perspective? Who on earth is Jessica? Gee, it's weird. Like, the only perspectives we've had in this game are Okabe's, of course, but and more or less we've had Suzu's and, I mean, I guess wasn't there an exception? But yeah, Suzu's and what's her face? Maho's, yeah. What's her face? That's a little mean. Suzu's, not Maho's. Wait, do we have Maho's? Oh my gosh, I meant we had Fubuki's, I know that, briefly. What am I talking about? I'm too tired to be talking about this. She dreamed of Hollywood and even being in a movie once, so why'd she end up reporting on this crap? That feel. You'll lose custody. She hated herself for not being able to say anything. Her stupid pride got in the way. She dreamed of being a Hollywood actress, but all she'd gotten was a bit part in a B movie. It never gone anywhere after that. Then she'd had a kid and come back home. Still, she loved her kid. That's good. She wanted to make sure they're taken care of, no matter what else she had to do. It's fair. She went to the bushes and then she saw it. Several bodies, all brutally mutilated. In California. What does this have to do with anything? I mean, it'll probably be obvious soon, but... Oh.
このように国内において行方不明になっている研究者は今年に入ってから5名。そのうちの3名についてはアーティフィシャルインテリジェンスの研究を行っていたとされており。
Huh. Interesting. 5 AI researchers went missing.
その背後には人工知能技術の発展に反対する原理的宗教主義者たちによる活動も影響しているのではないかとみて、当局ではさらに捜査を続けている模様です。
Yeah, like the people who attacked, Leskinen and Okabe and Maho in the parking lot, right?
続きましては
Parking
現場
lot.
からのリポート
Parking
です。
garage.
ジェシカ
Parking building. Facility. You know what I'm talking about.
こちら現場のジェシカ・エドモンドです。今朝早くこちらの現場で発見された遺体に関して当初人間のものと思われておりましたが、その後の警察の調べによりますと、それがチンパンジーやオランウータンといった複数の猿の死体であることが分かりました。
Well, they're clearly not humans, yes.
ただしこれらの遺体について一部脳および頭部が欠損しているものもあるとのことで、警察では猟奇的事件として地域住民への警戒を訴えており、
Does this have anything to do with AI researchers missing? Why do all the chimps have their brains taken out? It's a little strange. Okay, back to Okabe now. That was very odd.
なあ岡部、お前この後授業は？
I guess other than the religious radicals, I guess that's probably that's probably the connection to the religious radicals. Huh. I wonder what the deal is there. Is Okabe actually going to school? Like, wow. We actually got a picture of Okabe's school here. There you go. He actually goes there. That's crazy. Anyways, this is 31 minutes. I'm gonna cut it off there. Hope you liked my ranting. It was great, wasn't it? Anyways, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you next time.